Hi guys, welcome to today's budgeting video. I hope you're enjoying the long weekend. If you're in the United States, welcome especially to all of my subscribers. Today we are budgeting my third paycheck of May in the digital version of the Budget by Paycheck Workbook by the Budget Mom on my iPad using the GoodNotes app. A huge thank you to each and every one of you for accompanying me on this journey to a $25,000 emergency fund and $200,000 cash in the bank savings goal. As many of you know, I hit my $25,000 emergency fund goal back in April. So moving forward, we will be climbing towards $200,000 goal. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing because it helps me stay accountable to my goals and hopefully gives you some ideas that you can apply to your own budgeting journey. So please sit back, relax, and budget with me. Okay, some updates before we get started. As you can tell, I have a new filming setup. Hopefully you guys like it. We'll see how this goes. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hope you enjoy this content and find it helpful. If you have a budgeting channel that you would like me to subscribe to, please share below. I love to watch budgeting videos and cash stuffing videos, so let me know. Some details about this paycheck. It's my very first paycheck for my new employer, and it only covers a week from work. It doesn't have any of the usual withdrawals that I would normally get, so for a week it's a lot bigger than normal. As I said last budgeting video, I won't get to invest in my new company stock plan until the July-August timeframe, so my next few paychecks should be larger than normal in addition to the pay raise. I have some new sinking funds categories that I finally got around to creating. These are mostly around dripping money into different categories of my life related to longer term savings planning and adding on to emergency fund just to keep it growing at a slow rate. I'm finally starting my PinkX budget scratch off savings challenges. I purchased these some months back, but I just haven't started them. But now that I'm on to my $200,000 goal, I'm ready to do that. So these are intended to help with that goal, but they can also be moved around into other sinking funds as my budget requires. So that's it for the details. Let's get into the budget. Okay, guys. So the first thing we're going to do is, I get paid on the 15th and the 31st of each month. That may vary a little bit depending on when those days fall, whether it's a weekend or a holiday. But this paycheck came on the 15th, and it was mailed to my house because it was so early on in my new job that they hadn't had my direct deposit set up. So I got a check in the mail, and it was for, so paycheck, and we're going to be budgeting $2,615. So yeah, $2,615. And then we have 3 bills. So I'm just going to copy these over from my practice budget. And there are 3, and it's from my, so there are 3. There is my TubeBuddy account, which I use for following, for YouTube stuff, New York Times, and then my electricity bill. So just give me 1 second and I will get those amounts. Okay, so the amounts for TubeBuddy were, so this is $3, oops, $3, $4 for the New York Times, and $141 for my electricity bill, and that comes to a total of $148, which leaves me with $2,467 left. I am thinking about changing it so that my subscriptions just come out of a sinking fund rather than bills. And the reason for that is because I'm often adding a subscription and taking one away. And that just gets to be kind of tedious. I'd rather just sort of have a fund that I use for subscriptions that I'm using at the time. And then you know, take them away as makes sense, I guess, with the budget. So, okay, so that's what we have left over. So I'm going to carry that down. And next we have our cash envelopes. So I'm going to just copy those over from my practice budget and add them here. Oops, did I not copy it? Let's do that again. Copy. And so here we are with our cash envelopes, and we are funding these normally. So it's going to be $200, $150, $110, $50, $100, and $50. And that gives us a total of $660. And left over from that, we have $1,807. And I'm just going to carry that up here to my sinking funds. And we'll get into the detail of what that all looks like. But I do know, I usually put a note here that says see notes, which means see my sinking funds on the following page. And it's going to be a total of $1,420. So $1,420 with 300, that leaves us with $387 for, savings challenges. So I just crossed this one out and come down here to savings, and I am not going to show you the detail of my savings challenges, just because there's a lot to it this time, because I am finishing my 100 envelope challenge, which is super exciting. So I do know this. We have a 52-week challenge, the 52-week holiday. We have the 52-week Christmas for me, and then my 100 envelope challenge. So this is really exciting, and it's going to equal $387, and leftover is 0. So when we total all these up, let's see, we have $148 in bills, $660 in cash envelopes, $1,420 in sinking funds, and $387 in savings challenges, and that gives us a total of $2,615, which means we have every dollar accounted for. So $2,615. Okay, so now that we've done that breakdown, we could get into the details of each area. So I'm just going to copy this over from my practice budget, and we can have a look at it here. So this is these are cash envelopes, and for the cash breakdown, This is how we're doing it this time. So we have 200 in food, and we're doing 2 5s, 4 10s, 5 20s, and 150. For $150 in beauty, we're doing 2 50s, 2 20s, and 110. Housekeeper is getting 100 and a 10. Fun is getting a 50. Online shopping is getting 100, and that's being broken out by 150, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. And then miscellaneous is getting a 50. So then let's do our total count on each of these. The total count is 0 1s, 4 5s, 8 10s, 8 20s, 6 50s, and 100. And when you multiply that, you get 100, 300, 160, 80, 20, and 0. And I had totaled this up earlier. If you remember, it was 660. So these numbers added together should equal the same. So 20 plus 80 plus 160 plus 300 plus 100 equals 660. So we're good there. So that's the cash envelopes. Let me just put a date here. And then sinking funds. So this is where it gets a little more interesting because we have some new things going on. So let me just copy this list over. And we'll put that here. So for Amex, we're doing our usual 30. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. So we've got 30. Holidays is getting 5. Subscriptions is getting 20. Car registration is getting 10. Fitness is getting 50. Car maintenance is getting 50. Family is getting 50. HOA is getting 10. YouTube is getting 5. Skincare is getting 200. Planners is getting 50. Travel is getting 50. Gifts is getting 100. Clothes 100. Black Friday, Cyber Monday is getting 20. Friend trips is getting 100. Vacation spending is getting 100. Other shopping is getting 50. New tech is getting 20. And treat yourself is getting 100. And I've already totaled this up, and it equals 1,120. So doing the breakdown, we're doing a 20 and a 10, a 5, a 20, a 10, 50, 50, 50, 10, 5, 200s, a 50, a 50, 100, 100, a 20, 100, 100, a 50, a 20, and 100. So the total count on these is 0, 2, Oops. 3, 4, 6, and 7. So that's 700, 300, 50, 30, and 10, and 0. And when you add those numbers up at the bottom, you get 700 plus 300 plus 50 plus 30 plus 10, and that equals, oops, 300 plus, 80 plus 30. So yeah, this should be 80. So 700 plus 300 plus 80 plus 30 plus 10. And that's 1,120, which matches that number. So we're good there. And now for, actually, let's write this in, sinking funds 1. And this is why I really like having this in this digital format, because I can add, sheets that I need more of, and not be just sort of beholden to whatever it is that's in the book. So here next I have sinking funds 2, which are my new ones. So these are the categories. I'll just copy them over here and bring them here and show those to you. Okay, so this is exciting, you guys. This is all about saving for things that may happen in the long run. Like if I bought a new property, or if I did something, or if I need to buy a brand new car. My plan is anytime I buy a car or anything in the future, I want to do it in cash, if possible. So I want to start kind of putting money away for that now. My car is in great shape, but it's going to take me a while to save for a brand new car, if I want to pay for it in cash. So, which I do. So I'm starting to put some funds together for that. My other car account is more for maintenance on my current car. So that's a separate issue. So I wanted to have one specifically for saving for a new car. And then these other categories here, which I'll explain to you. So professional fees, $20. It's in case I need to hire somebody to do legal work for me or anything like that. I want to make sure I put money away for that. $200,000 goal. You know about that one. I'm adding 100 to that one. New vehicle is going to get 20. Taxes, I told you about how I need to start saving for taxes. So $100 goes there. Home improvement is getting 40. And then emergency fund is getting 20. So I've already fully funded that, but I want to just keep adding to it. Why not? Keep it going. So here we have a 20, 100, a 20, 100, two 20s, and 120. And that means we have 200s and 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 100 and 200. So a total of 300 in this sinking fund. Okay. And then the last I mentioned, I wasn't going to show you my savings challenges, but I'll give you a little glimpse at it since I already did this. There's going to be the 252-week challenges are going to get funded for 1 week. So it's going to be a 26 and a 28 there. And then for the 100 envelope challenge, I'm basically finishing it off. And it's going to be 32, 31, 29, 27, 26, 24, 23, 21, 19, 17, 14, 13, 12, 6, 35, and 4. So super exciting there. And then we're gonna be done with that. And then I'll do a video on stuffing all of that soon, probably in the next week or so. So after this point, as you know, we fill out our cash breakdown slip. I'm not going to show you that today just because I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing video pretty soon here. And I've already gone to the bank to withdraw this money, so no need to do it twice. But I did want to at least show you my new sinking funds and how I plan to stuff in my cash stuffing video. And you'll see that soon. All right, guys, that is a wrap for this paycheck budget. Share a name of a hero or an event you want to remember this Memorial Day, please. It's really important for me to remember the reason for the holiday, and I would love to hear about, your loved ones if you want to share. Also, I just want to send out some special love to all of us after the news of the last couple of weeks. I can't really put my sadness into words for the, families that have to deal with the aftermath of everything that's happened. After the initial shock of having to imagine this terror, and after viewing the photos of the children and other folks, adults, loved and lost, and after the reporters fold up their news vans and tents, there are people left behind that have to pick up the pieces of this and deal with the trauma of this for the rest of their lives. It's unimaginable. And I'm really sorry that they have to. They shouldn't have to. No one should have to deal with this. It's the very definition of unfair. Normally at this part of the video, I tell you all to cheers and rock on. For whatever reason today, well, I know the reason, but it feels really wildly inappropriate to me today. So I'll leave you with this. Humans have an incredible capacity for resilience. So let's hold on for seeing that unfold in these communities and in ourselves.